Well, hey there, everybody. My name is Lebo from the band ALO, and right now we're going to check out the ShimVerb by Mooer. It's a real cool little pedal. I'll show you here with a guitar pick so you get an idea for the size of it. Check that out. Tiny. But it makes some really cool big sounds. So we're going to check it out right now. Just for reference, I'm using a Strat into a Victoria 2112 amp, and I think it's a pretty cool amp to use for this because the amp has no reverb, so it's the type of amp you might be using with a reverb pedal. So right now, just for reference, you had to hear the sound without, without the effect on. So you get the idea. Real dry, right? Okay, so let's kick this pedal on here, and basically we're going to go through the modes here. And the knobs. So there's three modes. There's room, spring, and shimmer. And we're going to check out spring first. And I'll sort of walk you through the knobs in this mode too. So basically there's the level knob. And the level is just, obviously the mix between wet and dry. If we turn it all the way down this way, we should hear no effect. Right? Just dry, just like when it's off. Right? Same. If we turn it all the way up, well, I'll turn in the middle so you can hear that first. It's sort of a blend. Here's all the knobs at 12 right here. Let's get all the knobs set at 12. Yeah, okay. So here's nice even reverb sound. It's in spring mode. Yeah, you can hear it splashy like a spring. Right, if we turn it all the way up, we're going to hear no dry signal, just the reverb. Right, okay, so let's put it back to the middle here. Okay, so spring mode, you can hear right there. It's it sounds like a like a spring type of reverb. It's splashy. Now the other knob here is decay. That's pretty obvious, right? It's just like how long the reverb's gonna last. So there's the shortest mode. Goes away pretty quick. Turn it all the way up. Got a nice long reverb. I think that's actually a pretty good way to check it out, to hear the actual sound of the reverb. If you're looking to just hear what the actual reverb effect sounds like, turn it up all the way, you get a nice long one, and we can get the natural guitar sound out of the way real quick if we just hit a quick chord. So you can hear it's going for sort of a splashy, springy sound. Now the color knob, that's this one up here. That sort of does a different thing in each mode. So for example, in spring mode, the color knob will adjust the volume of particular spring effects in spring mode. It's pretty abstract, but as far as the color goes, or sorry, as far as the volume goes, here you go. I'll turn all the way down. If I turn all the way up, and let's do. I'll hit a chord and try to turn it while we're still hearing it and see if that helps to hear the differences. It's pretty subtle what's going on there. I would say maybe it's a little bit kind of a brighter sound as you turn it clockwise, but that's pretty subtle either way. Let's check out the room mode right here. I'll put it back, everything back to the middle. So it's a little more subtle, at least less springy, more like a room, which is what it says it's doing. So it sounds about right, huh? So let's turn up the decay again and get a good listen for that. So you can hear that. Now the color knob in room mode adjusts the tone of the reverb, so that's pretty self-explanatory, right? It should be bright over here. Yeah, I got a bright sound. Dark over there. I tend to favor a little bit darker reverb sounds myself because I feel like it calls less attention to the reverb. Which to me, a lot of why I would use a room or a spring reverb is just to sort of, expand the sound, make it a little bit bigger. And I feel like if it's bright, it calls more attention to the reverb, which is not usually what I want to do. So I probably wouldn't turn this room up past noon, and I might even go a little lower, the idea for it. I probably wouldn't have the decay up that far either. Typically it'd be more in the middle. reverb sound. I might even adjust the level down a little bit, you know? More subtle down there. You get the idea, right? Let's check out the shimmer setting. That is the one that I feel is the most unique here. So let's go down there. And what this does is it produces an overtone. Let's turn the decay up so we can really get a sense for this effect. And the color knob in the this shimmer mode is adjusting the brightness of the overtone. So, you know, let's leave it at noon again, just with decay turned up, so you can get a sense of it again, you know. So that's really neat. You can hear it just hangs out there, huh? Yeah, that's cool. So let's turn up the color so you can hear the overtone get brighter. I'll turn it down now. Yeah, you can hear it gets duller. It's just kind of like a tone knob for it, you know what I mean? So let's set it somewhere in the middle. Maybe I'll set it a little past noon, you know? Maybe around 2 o'clock or so, something like that. Do a little experiment with it. I think this is just really cool. To me, this is the unique part of this pedal right here, which is probably why they call it the ShimVerb, calling attention to the shimmer sound. You know, the Room and Spring are cool. They make a nice reverb sound. If you're just looking for something, you know, to give you a little reverb, that's great. They work great doing that. But the shimmer sound is very unique, and it's kind of its own thing. Generating that overtone, which sounds to me like a fifth, like when you hit an E. You can hear it doing a B, right? You hit a B, you hear the overtones in F sharp, right? In F sharp, in F sharp, you hear that C sharp overtone, right? So that's pretty cool, neat sound. That's the ShimVerb, y'all.